Hey, I'm Gingras. I'm a Life Scout in Troop 405, and I'd like to welcome you to Adventure Base 100 here in Austin, Texas. Austin is the state capital of Texas. What's cool about Austin is that we have the Colorado River and 3 man-made lakes right in the middle of the city where you can kayak, swim, or just enjoy the outdoors. We're also home to the University of Texas and the Longhorns. Hook 'em horns.
I reaffirm my allegiance.
I reaffirm my allegiance
to the 3 promises of the Scout Oath.
We're here today for the Adventure Base 100, and we're outside of the Bob Bullock, Texas History Museum. The history is really important to us here in Texas. We've got a great opportunity in scouting to also be celebrating our heritage and our legacy, 100 years of scouting.
What we're trying to do is get every kid the opportunity to be in Scouts, no matter what his background. It allows these young boys to experience the brotherhood of scouting. They look out for members within their pack or their troop, whether it's financially or morally or spiritually.
About sometime in 2006, started feeling a little ill.
And Sean was tubing on the lazy river and he was freezing and it was 92 degrees. So we knew something wasn't quite right.
My dad's like, you gotta take him to the doctor. So we went to the doctor, got some blood drawn.
Counts were way elevated and the doctor said get him down to the hospital immediately. There's an oncologist waiting for us.
And at that point it hit us that it was bad.
At the hospital they gave me a book. It's like, what is leukemia? It's like, yeah, what is it?
The next 3 years of my treatment, it's just been in and out of the hospital. My Scoutmaster had I guess they have a Scoutmaster blog or something where he basically put out there, one of our scouts has been diagnosed with cancer. And so after that, I've been getting letters and letters. A lot of these are from troops and scouts and parents of scouts, just people all over the nation. It made me feel a whole lot better. It just gave me more confidence just because I knew that people were out there. Pretty much scouting has given me the ways to be strong. I was like, I really need to do something to give back to the community that gave so much for me. So at that point, I started helping with fundraisers, and whenever Leukemia Lymphoma Society or Make-A-Wish, I've done several speeches for them.
He's spoken at a number of events that we've had. He spoke at the Leukemia Cup Regatta last year. So he's supported the club and the events that we have, as well as being an avid participant in our crew on our boat. He's gone through a lot with his leukemia, and it's like water off a duck's back. Everything he just takes in stride. The very first race that he raced with us, we were behind in the regatta. The day that he raced, we won every race that we sailed, and we ended up winning the regatta, which was the trophy that we got here.
Scouting is helping to build the leaders of tomorrow. Just as we have leaders of today that have scouting in their background, young scouts like Sean is a perfect example of the development of character and leadership in young men and young women today who will be our leaders of the future. That's what scouting's all about.
Thank you for stopping by here at the Adventure Base 100 in Austin, Texas. We'll see you next week in San Antonio, Texas. Be prepared.